Brad, we've talked so much about lining the last week or so, but offensively throughout your lineup, is this as confident as you've seen this bunch in terms of everybody contributing and feeling the puck offensively?
Yeah, I said it today. I think this morning they asked me, and yesterday even. It's bleeding into the rest of the guys. It wasn't a perfect game by any means, but you feel like guys are getting on a roll and they want to jump on board there, right? So, we put up a lot of goals here again tonight, so it's good for our group.
Just the performance of Berube in a tough spot, learning last night that he was going to play. I just wonder what you thought of his play tonight.
Yeah, I'm sure it was a whirlwind for him, and thought he did a good job. One of his best saves when it was 4-2. I thought he makes a real good save there on that pass across to Thompson, who's been real hot. We get to the fifth goal before they get to their third, so that was huge to get to 5-2. Obviously, we give it one late, but that was an important part there, and then you stood strong in the third. I thought we did a good job keeping to the outside. There wasn't a lot of danger on the inside tonight, but they were throwing a lot at him there in the third.
Supplemental score. I mean, you get Gauntz contributing the way he did, Dean Kukin. What does that mean to the team, and where does that come from? Is that part of what you're talking about? Is just people feeding off other success?
Yeah, if I knew had the formula, we'd do it all the time, right? You never know. And Kooks gets a couple there, and Gauntz gets 3 points, and whenever you get contributions through your lineup, that's huge. I mean, it helps everybody. It's infectious, right? It gives everybody energy and juice. So it was a good night for that tonight, for sure.
Brad, did you ever think you'd be in the final minutes of a game, maybe strategizing to get Dean Kukin a hat trick? No. I left that up to Mac on the back end there to get him out if need be. But great, happy for him. He's been in and out of our lineup. We've challenged him in some areas, and I thought since he's been back in, he's given us some really good games. And as a coach, Jeff mentioned this earlier, the 3 stars tonight were Berube, Gauntz, and Kukin. That almost has to be a coach's dream, right? When you've got guys like that jumping up on the score sheet like that.
Yeah, well, you're happy for them because rarely do they get a lot of recognition, right? Or do they impact the score sheet as much as obviously your top guys? So I think guys were happy for all of them when they were coming in and they get rewarded. And it's good for your group. It's good for your room, for sure.
I was going to ask about Kukin, so I guess I'll go to Gauntz. He comes in, plays, I think it's about 6 games in a row now. Do you just like kind of what he's providing you? It seems like he's filling that role that you're asking him to do to this point.
Yeah, I think he started strong and dipped a bit, but he's come back up for me again. And he's a big body. He can move. He's got a little finish on him. And nobody talks about Danny tonight. I thought Danny had a real good game for us. He had great legs, energy. His tenacity. That's it's what we were seeing before he got hurt there. So you're not sure what to expect in his first game back, but I thought he added to that line. I thought they were a good line for us tonight. I thought Roslovic skated well tonight too, and I wasn't worried about except for the one matchup there on their big line. That I wasn't as worried on the end of any of the other 3 with those guys, and I thought they did a real good job for us tonight.
We asked you, or pregame, just about coming back off a road trip, and you kind of say you have to put that in the past and play at home. Maybe a potential for a letdown there, but did you just like the energy you had right from the get-go, the way you seemed like you guys had the legs right from the start?
Yeah, excellent start, and I really was terrified about our energy because yesterday in practice I could see it. I cut it short just because, I felt it. I shared it with them. I'm tired and I'm not playing, so I can imagine how they're feeling. So we cut it short. You kind of cross your fingers here, and I knew we were going to have a good crowd, and they usually feed off that. But I liked our legs. We were throwing pucks. We were playing very simple, which I think brought us into the game and got us energized a little bit there early. So that was important for us.
Brad, how did you welcome Jet Greaves into the room today? Did you do anything for him?
No, nothing special. I was here early, and he came walking in. He had a big grin. I can tell you that. Yeah, he's a neat kid. He's pretty excited. Let's put it that way. So.
Any idea how long you'll be with Berube instead of Korpisalo or Merzlikins? Could it be a little while? Or do you know?
Yeah, everything's day-to-day right now, and I'll just keep checking in with the medical staff.